Come, come, young one. Let me share with you the tale of the Smiths. Many eons ago, a race of beings called the Forgeborn were brought into this world. They were wild and fierce, and they roamed the world seeking carnage. A village in the land of Foroman became the subject of destruction, until the Smiths, who were strong and cunning, came to their aid. Unprepared, the Forgeborn were wounded, and set out to spread the word to their brothers and sisters, who decided to test the might of the Smiths. In preparation, the Smiths gave the villagers armor, weapons, and the training required to defeat them. Thanks to the Smiths' guidance and wares, the Forgeborn were doomed to spend their days in captivity. Now that they had their newfound freedom, the villagers were finally able to expand their domain and to create kingdoms that were ruled by the Council of the Mastersmiths. With focus elsewhere, the Forgeborn took advantage of the people's complacency and worked together to fabricate a weapon of their own design. Who was a near-perfect replica of a Mastersmith, was made to become a member of the Council of Mastersmiths and to disrupt the progress they had made. In no time, disagreements arose and the kingdoms were split. Thus became the Solar Smiths of the North, the Iron Smiths of the East, and the Shadow Smiths of the West. With their alliance in shambles, the Forgeborn were able to escape their bonds and were released, taking new forms to immerse themselves in this new world. But do not be afraid, young one. There is yet another tale that says we shall be saved by a new smith who will unite the kingdoms and defeat the Forgeborn once more. Oh, so the story goes.
What's good? Yo, welcome on in, ladies and gentlesmiths. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. It is the 21st of August. We are coming up towards the end of the month. And, yeah, I don't think we have, like, too many crazy announcements going on. At the end of next month, I won't be around, like, at the very end of the month kind of thing. I'll give you guys more announcements as we hit closer to that date. I just found out today from work. Trying to think of what else we have going on. We don't got a whole hell of a lot going on right now, to be honest with you. I'm learning a whole lot of shit while I'm like not here. While I'm not here, I'm learning a lot about rigging and animation stuff right now, mostly rigging right now. And it is kicking my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's just so much that is going into it that I feel like a little overloaded at times, so I'm trying to take like appropriate breaks so I'm not getting burnt out on it. But I'm really excited. I'm really understanding and learning about how to make things move, and that's exciting. That's super exciting. Like, I'm starting to see how things are animated. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if anybody here has ever like taken photos, like gone down their photography arc for a bit. But you start seeing the world in that way. I'm starting to see the world for the animation stuff, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Do you realize you're early? I do realize that, Filthy. I do. Yeah, I started a little bit early today. Question, did people think you were making anything other than rocks? Yesterday we were making planks, so today we're making rocks. Yeah. 9 Nsfw. It's not. It's just rocks. Yeah. It's just rocks. So that's what we're making. What's up, Armando? How you doing, dude? You love movie time? I love that people love movie time. How you doing, Mayday? That being said, let me hop on over here. Let me show you my first rock here. Huh. I shouldn't be here. I should be here. There we go. Cool rock. Thank you. I like it. It's a nice little rock here. Nice little rocky boy. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never made a rock before. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do my best. How's the leg? Leg's going great. How are you, amigo? How about you, though, Black? I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm making rocks today. So, you know, we're getting there. I feel like the stuff that we were making before, while it wasn't bad, it wasn't necessarily good either. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to do it the right way and make a bunch of individual rocks so I can build out the things I need to build out, and then go and like make the modular systems based off of the base systems kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to try to be doing today. So I got to make a lot of rocks. I've seen Amigo always ask about your leg. What happened to it? Ninjas, bro. Ninjas. You guys see the new Assassin's Creed? That. But to my leg. You know what? I heard that game was super disappointing. I have not personally played it, but I've heard the game was exceptionally disappointing, which is really unfortunate because it was a game that I was very interested in. I was super interested in it. I feel like it's kind of weird if you weren't interested in it because, I mean, let's be real. It's fucking Assassin's Creed, but you get to be a fucking, like, ninja, dude? Like, that's sick. That's super sick. How could that go wrong? And I guess they found a way for it to go wrong. Last you played was Syndicate. Last I played was Origins, and I loved it so much. I forgot what is it? Trim Curve? I'm trying to remember. I think it is Trim Curve. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Last I played was Origins, and I really loved it. I didn't really like grow up playing a lot of the Assassin's Creed Creed games, if I'm being honest with you, but I definitely was looking like forward to the idea of it being in that kind of like environment. You know what I mean? So it kind of sucks that it apparently just wasn't that good. It is Ubisoft, though. I guess it's to be kind of expected, you know, that they're going to fuck something up. You know, I was one of the people that got hit up about doing Star Wars Outlaws. I was one of the people that got hit up for doing Star Wars Outlaws, and like I remember playing it in the little test demo thing that they had, and just like, man, I don't know what I could say about this that would be good. So I tried my best. I tried because I don't know. It was such a weird like situation. It's like the game wasn't good, but I was so like, oh my god, I finally get an opportunity to do like make content for like a studio like this. Like that'd be so cool. And then it was just so bad. It was just so terrible, bro. So terrible. Same, I wanted it to be good. The idea of a stealth Star Wars game where you legitimately play as an outlaw sounds so fantastic. So fantastic. But it just wasn't. It just so fucking wasn't. Forgot about Origins. Origins was my last then. Dude, Origins was so good in my opinion. I really dug Origins. Granted, I am very biased. I love ancient Egyptian culture. But at the same, so like that was already like a dream come true for me. The fact that I could play in ancient Egypt like that was super fucking cool to me. But it was also kind of one of those situations where it's just like I said, didn't really grow up playing Assassin's Creed. So this was like one of my first times actually just doing that, and I had a really good time with it personally. EA's the only company for Star Wars games. Have they done a good job with Star Wars games? I feel like they've had also mixed times with it. I don't know, I feel like there's very limited studios right now that aren't like doing some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, very limited. I think right now is the time for indie devs. You know what I mean? Indie devs are just going super hard right now. Not to say that there's no fucking, like, big studios that are doing well, but indie devs are going really hard right now. Battlefront? Battlefield? Wait, I'm confused. What were you saying? The Jedi games? The Jedi games are pretty good, actually, yeah. I forgot which one that they did for this, for the rocks. I don't remember. Fuck. Any new indie games you're hyped for? Honestly, not really right now. I hate to say it. Not really at the moment. I think that there's definitely a lot of like good potential stuff out there, maybe, probably, but I haven't really been paying too much attention to it. I probably should, but I just haven't been. I just haven't really been like looking forward to a whole lot of games as it is. I've honestly mostly just been like, I paid attention to Battlefield and I really had a fun time with that. But other games that are like, I didn't watch the whatever announcements thing that came out. The new Black Myth game looks interesting, but we didn't really see much of it. But Black Myth Wukong was great. So, or at least a fun time. So I can't imagine that Black Myth Zhang Kui would be a fun time as well, you know, if it's anything like Wukong. But I really don't know. I don't know. Are there any games that you guys are excited for that maybe I should keep an eye out? I don't know if this is the right brush I'm using right now to get the thing done. Hold on. I'm going to look this up real quick. Because there was one that was doing really good. Big studios have been making games for money. Stop caring for the community. They really have, though. Rock Blender. You're a Lego fan, so Batman. Oh, is there a Lego Batman coming out? That's pretty sick.
So let's turn this.
Oh, hold on. Forgot about Lego Batman.
Explanation, please let me know.
So that's a rock.
So this is kind of a quick rock that I am using. What is it? So
okay. So she starts with a cube. I start with a sphere, but fair enough. I basically had to turn it into that. Okay.
Destructive flow for you're going to be using Dynamesh. So phase 1 is messier than you think. So we're going to use Danny's brushes a lot. And we're also going to be using my brushes.
Okay.
So let's just use this brush. So this is a...
Oh, does she just instantly start going into it? Oh, she does. Oh, okay. I guess that's fine then for me. I guess I'll just start going into it. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. How did she build up the detail though?
We're just getting like the...
So got those forms.
100 million polygons. Like, don't be afraid of Dynamesh. Toenail looking shape. Sometimes that happens just like with the trim as well, by just decimating the thing, throwing it in, and just looking at it. Don't worry about UVs, don't worry about topology, just, you know. Those aren't...
Okay, I guess that's how as far as that she goes with it, so I guess we'll see what happens. Girl, what your toenails look like? That's the first question you ask on a Tinder date. Hey girl, what's your toenails look like? What's happening, Z? Let's see. Is this a brush or drag reacted? It's a drag. Let's add some additional polys here. You got something similar in a prompt one time? Oh no. I don't need to be seeing your feet on the first date. I'm all right. Keep your feet to yourself. Oh, you know what? I need to put on some other music. I just realized that, like, we've just been listening to the fucking, like, intro music stuff. Anybody got any recommendations for some jams? I don't know if we're... I don't see anybody on YouTube at the moment, so I guess we could probably just do some, like, Spotify stuff at the moment. This is also looking pretty decent, I think. This ain't really too bad, to be honest. Recovery day, so you're just here? Fair enough, fair enough. Recovering from feet pics, bro? Makes sense. I would have to. Same, bro, same. Let's change this material over to something that looks better. Let's do... I'm always a fan of Monster Clay, I feel like. It just kind of looks nice, but maybe we do something else right now. What's a good rock material that we could put in here? Green? Eh. Do they just have a rock thing in here? I see a bunch of different materials. I don't see anything that would be like that, though, I don't think. Lead. Lead is a rock, right? What's up, Outcast? What do I want to put on this goddamn thing? Gorilla? Actually, no, we go gorilla, bro. Look at that. That looks sick. That's a rock right there, goddamn. There we go. I think some stuff like this would probably be pretty decent. I'd say that looks kind of like a rock. Does it look like a rock to you guys? Looks like a rock to me. There we go. How's Battlefield been treating you? I haven't been able to catch those streams. Oh, I mean, it was a fun time when it lasted, but it's not around anymore. So now we're just filling our time with other things until then, I guess. Just waiting for the day Battlefield comes back to us. Rock is rock. Oh, I've been watching the Alien show on Hulu. I just saw episode 3. I don't know if you guys are Alien fans. I'm a pretty big Alien fan. I really enjoy the franchise. Love a good xenomorph. And I had a really I'm actually enjoying the show a good bit. If you guys enjoy anything about it, then that'd be good. You sound like Aduct? Who's that? I feel like every time people come in here, they say you sound like someone else. I sound like me, bro. I look like Shalissa. Swagger Souls out here? All right, ban him. Get him the fuck out of here. So, hey, moderators, where's my mods at? Can someone ban C? Get this motherfucker out of here. Yesterday. My freaking dyslexia. I meant addict. You sound like an addict? Hooks on drug? I sound like I'm hooked on drugs? What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean? Bro, that's worse than saying I sound like Swagger Souls. What the fuck? You sound like a drug addict? What the fuck? I don't know nothing about Swagger Souls, but you do sound like you into some meth. Sweet, I love that. Take it to the bank. The drug is Battlefield 6. I do have to be tapping my arm a little bit for that. That's fair. That's fair. That's a wild statement. Oh, god damn it. I forgot to fucking change the goddamn... What music are we fucking listening to? What music are we listening to? Not this shit right now. Alright, until someone says something, we're listening to Son of Man. Oh yeah? Hell yeah, see. I don't even think I have Battlefield 4. And the wisdom to be wise. Kendrick Days. I listened to a little bit, like getting in here. Some Kendrick. I like Kendrick, but I feel like I selectively like Kendrick. At least lately. I've kind of been all over the place music-wise lately. I feel like when everything gets way too chaotic, that's when I just go to audiobooks. And I can't listen to audiobooks on here. Your music tastes everywhere. I feel it. Maybe just too real for you right now? I guess. I gotta say, I really do like that remix that's floating around on TikTok right now, though. That is such a good remix. And in teaching you will learn. I don't think I've heard it yet. What? Hold on. I think you have. You probably have. Hold on. I'm going to play it. You probably have heard it, and you probably just don't realize that you've heard it. There we go. Boop. Not consciously. It's this right here.
Drowned inside the lake outside the way. And this I know. I got 100 on my dash, got 200 in my trunk. Name in the grab bags, put my Bible in the trunk. Taco Faka on the top of my binocular trunk. How can I make them popular? Pop 'em when I want. See, I'm living with anxiety, ducking that sobriety. Fucking up the system, I ain't fucking with society. Justice ain't free, that's what justice ain't me. So I justify his name on the obituary. Why you wanna see a good man with a broken heart? Once upon a time, I used to go to church and talk to God. Now I'm thinking to myself, I know tips is all I got. Now I'm drinking by myself at the intersection park. Watch you when you walk inside your house. You threw your briefcase alone the couch. I plan on creeping through your fucking door and blowing out every piece in your brain till your son jumped in your arm. Cut on the engine and sped off in the rain. I'm gone.
I'll give the TikTok editors one thing: they have rhythm more than most. Honestly, I think the craziest thing about the TikTok edit stuff is that it's just truly brought on a revolution in aspect ratio. Like, so composition is obviously a big thing in my industry, right? Composition is everything, right? Like, you can even make this little fucking random ass rock look fucking crazy if you have the right composition, right? And TikTok has made the vertical format composition so relevant. So relevant. And that's something that I feel like is kind of taken for granted. You know? You picked up on that too? I just feel like that's just so real. Like, it's crazy how relevant that is now. You got to think about like when this stuff was like when like if we're talking about like film, right? When film came out, it had its own fucking aspect ratio. I'm trying to figure out, hold on. Earliest film aspect ratio. I don't think it was 1:1. I don't think it was 4:3 though, was it? 3:2? Okay. So it depended on what it was, but 4:3 was big in television, right? Like that was a huge thing. There was a lot of there's a bunch of different aspect ratios that they had for film and stuff because they were kind of breaking into that field, right? And 4:3 was a big thing for bringing it into like television, right? And seeing it on TVs in your living room, right? And that's a huge thing. That's huge, right? And then you start developing widescreen and high definition video, like digital video, right? Not just film. And that's when you start getting into the 16:9 era being like a super common thing, right? And even though there is a lot of niche cases, like with anamorphic lenses having a cropped like way of doing things, a stretched way of doing things, you know, you got like 1:1 photos when it comes to doing stuff like Instagram and shit. The thing, like those things are in their own bracket, right? But TikTok, I feel like especially, even though there's been other platforms, TikTok has truly stepped it up as far as people making like full productions in that aspect ratio. And that's so cool to think about, that we are experiencing that firsthand, because a lot of us were way too young to really experience that shift from 4:3 to 16:9. You know, like we were around for it, but to truly experience that You know what I mean? It's just so crazy because you got to think about the way that you're looking at the video's composition completely differently. You got to compose it completely differently. The same rules apply. Brother Darkness, thank you for the roses, by the way, dude. How you doing? The same rules apply, like rules of like the rule of third, golden ratios, all that type of shit, right? All those same rules apply, just in a different format that we didn't really like. We've never really taken as much advantage of as we have today, you know? Imagine going to the cinema and watching a vertical movie. Could happen. Could happen. You don't know, man. You don't know. Allows for passion of the art to provide true state of the art. Yeah. The way that you're thinking about that right there, Outcast, imagine going to the cinema and watching a vertical movie, is probably the same exact thought that was going through people's head of like, imagine watching, or imagine having a monitor, even like nowadays, having a monitor that's 21:9, bro. 21:9? That's insane. Yeah, people like that's all they have. That's all they know. It's what they're growing up with right now as we speak. I really like this Ms. Matt cap. It's probably not, it's not like a super accurate thing, but stylistically it looks really cool. What's up, DK? This is some of the stuff I like to nerd out about. I like a lot of art stuff, right? I like a lot of art stuff, but honestly, I'd say one of the things that also is super interesting to me is the technical side of the things, right? Like, why does something look good? I really just like breaking things down. I just really like breaking things down, I find. Why does this thing look good? What makes it something that people find appealing? Art is not purely subjective. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with designating objectivity to, or objectives to, art. It does not strictly need to be a subjective media or form. Subject? I don't know what word. What is art? What is art, bro? You've been playing more Venom, filled a clip of you diving into Storm and killing her? Hell yeah, Pim. Good job. The boy's learning. You ever think about how boxing rings are squares, not rings? There's a ring around the square. People have seemed forgotten that music, movies, TV, most media have their callbacks in true art and expression, not entertainment. Also true. On stones, what kind of stones you like for fidgeting? Smooth, round surfaces or hard edges? For fidgeting? I don't really fidget with stones. I like magnets, though. I don't think I have it up here, though. I think I had to put it downstairs because I was playing with the magnets too much, and it was like affecting stream stuff. People were like, "What the fuck is that noise?" I like magnets. like the way that this looks. What if I change this intensity to like 40? There we go. Here's some fun rocks. What are you doing? I'm making rocks. Making a bunch of fucking rocks. What are you doing? Yeah, that works. Thrilling content, I know. I know. What can I say? Basically a professional content creator. Everybody loves just coming to a stream and watching me make rocks. If you don't watch out and play your cards right, you'll wind up with a kidney stone. On stones, oh yeah, sorry, Fear Magneto, indeed. I like magnets though. They're just fun to play with. Super fun to play with. Sounds solid because you rock. Again, why? Like, fuck. I hate every goddamn buddy, especially this feather bitch that just like feels like she can just hop in my fucking chat and say some stupid goddamn shit every goddamn day. Can I help you? Can I help you? Did anyone ask for you? Hello? Why are you here? Just fuck you. How about that? You ever think about that? You ever think about that? What's up, Feather? This is a rockin' stream again. I feel like everybody just needs to just fuck you. Just to go fuck yourself, everybody. That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys just wake up and fucking eat a bowl of flapjacks today? Like, the fuck is this? Everybody got jokes? You want to get stoned? You're about to get stoned, biblically. You keep talking some shit. This stream is the real clobbering time.
Being a bitch, Ferret. Such a bad attitude. Also, you rock.
Your mom rocks. What are we doing? Making rocks. What's up, Insidious? Do you like rocks? What's your favorite rock? Yours. That's illegal. That's illegal. He's gonna rock your mom. Your mom's gonna rock your mom. Got him. Used to be, not anymore? Why do you know that? Is that what I need? I've been trying to think about, like, a pet. The Forge might need a pet. What do you guys think about that? Do we like that idea? A pet bee. You gonna get this stinger. A pet rock. A lot of people like a pet rock. Stream, thank you so much for the gift on TikTok, dude. Can we get a serval? I feel like I do know what that is. Dude, these things are fucking freaky to me. These things are fucking terrifying. I don't understand why people be owning these big ass fucking cats. That's dumb. That is fucking stupid. You just asking for it, bro. You are asking for it. Those are the type of people that when I see like on the news or some shit or like on some fucking channel where they're like, oh my god, this person passed away. Who could have seen it happen? Me, bitch. Me. I seen that shit coming from a mile away. Posting these goddamn videos of them with their fucking cat and the cat's just like hissing the entire fucking time, looking like they're about to eat their shit. It's like, oh no, they're friendly, bitch. No. Bitch, no. Hell the fuck no. If I come over to someone's house and they got one of them shits, bro, fuck no. I'll take a goddamn, I'll take a dog hopping up on my shit before I have that shit. Cats will play with you, dude. Dogs will mess you up and it will fucking suck, but cats will fucking just play with you like food, bro. Fuck no. Wait, where's the other rock? Oh, it's there. Okay. I need to make these like somewhat like similar size just for the sake of being able to edit it properly. I guess I'll have some small, medium, and large rocks. So I'll just keep it there for right now. It's fine. Is that a Battlefield 6 countdown? You goddamn right. Exactly, DK. Floppa is a horribly mistreated cat, the TikTok one you're referring to. I wasn't talking about Floppa. I think I'm talking about Pumbaa. Am I talking about Floppa or Pumbaa? Which one am I talking about? TikTok Pumbaa. Floppa is different. I think Floppa's the fun one, right? Yeah, it's Pumbaa. Because there's Floppa, and Floppa's like hanging out. Floppa's chill most of the time, right? I don't think they're supposed to be that big though. I don't think these things are supposed to be that big though. You know, this dude looks thick. Like unnecessarily thick. But even then that like dude's just hanging out. You know? Dude's hanging out most of these videos. Just super fucking chill, not really doing anything, even when she's like right up there. It's a chill dude, right? Pumbaa, on the other hand, though, this other motherfucker, where are you at? This guy right here, bro? I ain't talking about that. Oh, he's got food. That's different. That's different. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, you know, he's just, yeah, it's honestly, it's in the body language. It's not that, you know, it's fine. He's fine. We're fine. There's nothing that's going to go wrong here. Maybe he's just camera shy. Sure. Sure. Dude, hell the fuck no. Hell the fuck no. It's like, oh, but you gotta look at the tail. Or some bullshit like that, bro. Fuck no. Hell the fuck no. You crazy as shit. Ain't no goddamn way. This dude's just an asshole the whole fucking time. Although, granted, you're not wrong. Maybe they're mistreating him, and maybe that's the biggest reason why they're doing, like, why he's like that. But, like, get rid of this motherfucker, dude. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, I'm not even saying about, like, yeah, he's just, fuck no, dude. Hell the fuck no. Dude, I love that you can add pictures to TikTok videos now, like as comments. That's so fucking great, actually. I love that.
One day the creator will just stop boasting, and we know why.
Yep. We damn well know why. Also, thank you so much, Pro Killer. Thank you for the 42 months, dude. Welcome back in. Still love in chat for Pro. Oh, I know what you're talking about, I see. I don't know if I want it to be a serval, though. I'm trying to think of what I would want it to be. What is this rock for? We got to make a bunch of them and then put them together so that we can make walls, walkways, just a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Basically just making an arsenal of rocks for us to be able to use. I'm the only thing you see, gonna stay. There's certain things I think we could just make, like, as slabs. Let's make a slab real quick. So we'll append a cube and bring it down like this. So we'll do this for like the windowsill kind of thing, you know? Something like this. And bring it down a little bit and out a bit. There we go. And then dynamesh it. Increase the resolution a good bit. Oh. And we can kind of lightly hit it with this trim dynamic here. Nothing too crazy. Let's do all of these. Just gonna bring this across here a bit. There we go. Is that from something, Outcast? You should make a rock that happened look like Benjamin Franklin for a joke. Okay, I'm missing the joke as well, though. I'm missing the joke as well. You got some the same ZBrush UI colors. Let's go. Let's go. How you doing, man? It is a fun color. Mm-hmm. And yet nothing to me. Huh. Let's see. Let's change the mid value up a bit. Still messing with it quite a bit. Intensity. That's a lot better. Little back face mask. Doing good. How's your day? Not bad, man. Not bad. Just making a bunch of rocks and shit, you know, as you do with your day. What do you make with your ZBrush? What about a falcon or a hawk? They match the theme and time frame you kind of aim for? Maybe. That might not be bad. I also got to make sure it's not like a creature of a race that I want to make for the lore as well, you know? What did I do with my pure ref? Did it just fucking close? About these strangers like me. Okay. So it just looks like a slab of stone. So I guess we could just do that. Hawk people? Kind of, yeah. You should definitely have bird people. I mean, we have... I don't know where the thing is at. we do have, funny enough, homies in the fucking TikTok, but we do have owl people. That's definitely a thing. Totally not biased because your YouTube name. Oh, yes. Yeah, we do have owl race. Trying to think what other, I mean, it's not a bird, but we do have a bat race. We have a bat race, we have an owl race. The ones that I remember, hold on. Is it still in here? No, wait, don't open that, bro. Fuck. I keep wanting to open up Sublime and instead I get that. Close. I have so many tabs in here that I just need to quit. Yeah, I don't see it. That's fine. So I know that, I mean, obviously we have man, then we have the Lutrine. We have the bat race, we have mammoths, we have owls, we have frogs, specifically poison dart frogs. I think I said I was gonna do a fanged. Is it fang? Is it a fanged deer? Is that what? What is it? Trying to remember what the fucking thing actually was. It's this. What is this? What is this? Because it has this cool hair pattern with it, too. It's not just that, but it's got a cool hair pattern, too, that I really dig. I don't know what they would do, though. That's the only thing. I'm not going to commit to it right now. I'm trying to think of what else, though, that we had. I could have sworn we had some other things. Frog people, you say? Yeah. Yeah, the frogs are cool, man. The frogs are cool. Oh, shit. Lime's about to end. You've been practicing anatomy lately by mostly sculpt faces? Yo, that's awesome, dude. How long you been doing it for? Oh, shit. I would rather be. Is it a gazelle or the musk one? I think it's musk. I think it's the musk one. Yeah. Oh, the frogs, though. The poison dart frogs are cool. So, as you know, poison dart frogs are extremely colorful, right? Extremely colorful. So, essentially, like, their initial role was to give the world color, essentially. Like, they provide a lot of the color to the world. But throughout their time of giving color to the world, that's when they became like, they desaturated themselves, essentially. Like, they became like black and white, pretty much. It'll probably change after the fact that, I mean, that's the creationist version of them. So the thing about all of these races, except for man, is that there was a creationist one. There was a Smith race of these guys, essentially. And then, but then that died off. And then it was reborn, but not for the same purpose. Like, it did not retain the purpose. You would keep a poison dart frog as a pet. They look cute. They do look cute, but they are poisonous, as the name implies. Yeah, I don't know what else I would add. I don't know what other races I want to add at the moment, but I know that these are some there. But the big thing is that they have to have a point, right? So mammoths, they make the mountains. Bats, they made the caverns, and caves. The Lutrine, they made the rivers and streams. Owls, I had something for the owls. I forgot what the owls were. Owls made something. I just forgot what it was. I think I have it written down somewhere. I hope I do. The new model is hypothetical, bro. I am working on it. Get the fuck out of here, Angel. Vulture dudes recycle. Piranha men. I don't think I'm gonna have any fish races. I don't think I'm gonna have fish races. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the sea. I guess that's where the Luchinae would come in though for that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. That's crazy, see. Aren't some Lords of Hell owls? I don't know. It's possible. They didn't get a good rep for a lot of different cultures. I mean, they did in some and then didn't in others. The whole like head thing doesn't really go well for a lot of people, so that's kind of neat. Doesn't help me out in this case, but it's pretty neat. There we go. I haven't watched Tarzan in a minute. I didn't rewatch this shit. Soundtrack goes so fucking hard. Love me some Phil Collins. Yeah, it was good, dude. How's the otter model coming along? Pretty decent. It's at a stopping point at the moment. It's at a breaking point. But the biggest reason for that is one, I'm trying to make other things like I'm working on the Forge environment right now. And then also, when I'm not working on this stuff, I'm learning how to rig characters so I can animate them. So it's kind of at a stopping point at the moment until I learn more, which just takes a lot of time. If you're going to do something, man, you might as well do it right, and doing it right takes time, you know? Outcast, I'm sorry. I paused there because I was trying to read Outcast's message without having a stroke. I was deciphering the things that Outcast just said there. It broke my brain for a second. I was like, "What the fuck are you saying?" I was so confused. What the fuck? No, I have Angel. It is not gotten by me. There we go. We're gonna do this and then add in some manual cracks. It has all the things. The motion of the ocean. Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Did anyone here see the new Lilo and Stitch and then just immediately be like, man, I need to go back and watch the original because this was shit? choice or what? Joe Matt, I don't know if you read the title of the stream, but that's not here. You didn't finish the new one? I do not blame you. Did you not finish the new one because you couldn't, or just... My jam's on? I got you. The original's always better, but, like, it's not even, like... It's not even just because of that. You know what I mean? Like, it's because they just fucked it up so bad. Like, it didn't have to be better by default. They just messed up. They messed up with Jumba. They messed up with Jumba. They messed up not adding in Gantu. They messed up the whole fucking point of the fucking story. It's crazy. What kind of playlist is this? It's full of fine music. I just let it play Son of Man and let it go from there. It's kind of been just doing the right things, you know? Are you serious, Drumad? Is it actually? Oh, fuck. So depressing, dude. It must be so depressing to work at Disney right now. Shooby-doo, da-ba-da, doo-ba-doo, da-ba-da-ba, doo-da. Shooby-doo, da-da-da, doo-ba-doo, da-ba-da-da, doo-da. Doo-bop, shidoo. Shidoo. I imagine working your ass off over so many years because you saw, like, Disney as a child, and you're like, oh, man, I want to work for Disney because that inspired me so much as a kid, just to come in and bastardize your whole childhood. What a shame. Audience loves schlops? I guess so. Who's paying for it, though? I haven't gone to see any of these fucking movies. I don't know anyone who has. The only people I know who have gone to see these movies have been YouTubers that do it just to talk shit about the movie. Families? Disney's a billionaire company. They could probably afford to make another Stitch movie. It's not the point of if they can afford it. It's not a thing of if they can. It's if they should. There we go. That's a pretty good thing. Maybe I need to make it a little thicker, though. You dislike the live-action Jungle Book songs a lot? Again, I even see it. I don't know like anything about it. Trying to figure out how I can flatten this a little bit better. They're putting all their eggs in one basket, nostalgia, or at least what they think nostalgia is. Yeah. I just don't understand why, though. Like, there's no way that it's making that much money, right? I don't know anyone who's liking these movies. So how's it making money? I don't know. I just don't get it. I kind of hate the argument of also like, oh, well, it's not made for you. It's made for kids. Like, that's such a shit excuse. That's such a shit excuse. A family movie should be good for the family, bro. But also, kids aren't dumb, bro. But if you treat them like they're dumb, then that's what they're going to be. They're just going to stay dumb. Like, you don't got to dumb things down for kids. Because then that's how you just keep them dumb. Kids media should be high quality. I don't want zombies for children. Exactly, though. But they're not even making profit, Al. You know, I mean, that's what I'm confused about. Lilo and Stitch remake is so ass. The ice cream tourist is turned into a local Hawaiian and also drops ice cream intentionally. Look at his hand movement, not even in slow motion. You see it? Oh, that's rough. That's like such a huge part of it. Christopher Walken doing King Louis songs sounds tired, uninspired compared to the original. Christopher Walken redoes the fucking King Louis song? Christopher Walken does King Louis song? That just sounds like a meme. That sounds like a meme, bro. Like, people would be doing that shit with the AI. You know what I mean? That's crazy. What the fuck? I don't want to listen to it. You know what? I tried to give The Lion King a shot. I really tried to give the live action Lion King a shot, and I could not make it. Like, I had to stop, and fucking Mufasa hadn't even died yet. And I couldn't get that far. I couldn't even get that far. It was that bad. It was that bad. Dude, the voice acting especially is so fucking terrible. So terrible. Disney's original history has to give that spark of childhood with their stuff? What do you mean? Exactly, Coffee Night. Anybody can do this shit. Anybody can do this shit. Doesn't make it not a skill, but like everybody could do it if you want. Everybody likes a swinging cat. But it's live action, so it's better. Yeah, I don't understand the whole like need for that to be a thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I understand why not the hand-drawn animation. Not because I think that it's better that it's a 3D animation, but because it is just that it's just so expensive and time-consuming to make a 2D hand-drawn animation. You know? So that part, like, I understand. I'm not a fan of it, but I also understand it. But live action, like, bro. I have it, Joe Mad. Is it good? I saw Lilo and Stitch remake and thought it's mediocre, but once I watched the original, I was shocked how shit remake is. Each time I saw a key original scene, I was swearing like Dota 2 player. I was mad. Dude, it's just so disappointing. It misses the point completely. I think he achieved it, Devin. And that's the shame about, like, these new fucking... Well, these rehashes of what we have now, you know? It's a shame. And me... Shiny teeth, that's some... Yo, FNAF. Thank you so much for the follow on TikTok, dude. Twinkle just like the mother says. Yeah, seriously, Al. It's just bad. You can, this is the thing, with like 3D animation, you definitely can still follow those principles, you know? That's also partly why I'm like relearning how to actually do the rigging and animation, because I feel like with the automated stuff that I was doing, I wasn't able to achieve that, you know what I mean? Like, it was trying to give me a lot of like realistic kind of like ways I could move my face, but I want it to be more, you know what I mean? I want to be animated. So it's supposed to be a stylized realism. It was giving me too much of a realism. I was like not happy with it, but I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go with it. So, but then I realized I'm not going to be happy with it. So I'm taking the extra time to learn how to do the rigging so that way I can actually animate it in a way that I want it to be animated. You know what I mean? And I feel like did I just get hit up by an art bot? But like, how were they able to message me? That's crazy. You know what I've been really like doing lately? I like playing with scammers. Stream just lagged out. Oh, did it? Am I still here for everybody? Are we still good? It has been storming lately. Are we good? Still good? Okay. Cool. Yeah. So today, I've been helping out. I've been active on Indeed again, right? I've been active on Indeed again, and I got hit up by one of those pyramid schemes. I haven't been actually like applying anywhere. I've just been kind of looking at stuff, right? So I know that I haven't been applying anywhere, but I got hit up by one of those like pyramid scheme companies, and they're like, hey, thank you so much for applying. We think that you'd be a great fit. How about coming in for an interview? I was like, well, I didn't apply for anything, but Sure. Let's see how this goes. So I said, yeah. Oh man, I've been looking for a job for so long now. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Where do I gotta be? They gave me the location. Hey, business professional. You're gonna meet up with we'll call him Jonathan, and just be here at 9:45, and we'll go through the rest of it. I was like, yo, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the morning. So of course I'm at work today, and I'm talking to my boss, and I got a little buzzer going on, like my phone started buzzing, and like during a meeting, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" It's like, "Oh, sorry, that's my interview." And it was like, "What interview?" It was like, "Yeah, I'm applying for this job." I basically just explained the whole situation, how I'm fucking with these people, and so I sent them a text message earlier today, after like all that was said and done, right? Because obviously I didn't show up for the in-person interview, but I sent them a text message saying, "Hey, dude, I just want to say thank you again so much for the job. It was great talking with Jonathan. It was great. It was great coming over there. Tell Jonathan I hope that he has a fun time on his fishing trip. Sorry that we weren't able to talk today, but Lewis was like really helpful. Thank you so much." Just to fuck with them. Just be like, what happened? I love it, dude. Fuck pyramid schemes. Fuck pyramid schemes. I almost fell into a pyramid scheme, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Growing up, I almost fell into a pyramid scheme. I got out of AIT. I got out of AIT, and I got back home, and I needed a job. I didn't have a job, and I started getting into doing a lot of graphic design stuff, right? And so I got my portfolio stuff together. I started looking on Indeed and all those places. And, I got hit up by by one of those types of companies, by one of those pyramid schemes, right? I didn't realize it. I was young at the time, had no idea. But they hit me up about it. And, I was like, "Oh, dude, this is awesome!" Like, I that was me being genuine. Like, I was actually genuinely excited for the opportunity to be able to have something happen. So I show up because they sent me the same message. "Oh, hey, we saw your resume. We're really impressed. Really want you to come in." So I was like, "Oh, dude, that's awesome." So they saw my resume, which means they know that I'm like, they like my work. That's awesome. I've never had that before. So I started getting all dressed up and everything. I head over there, and just this little fucking kid, basically, just super excited to be able to start working in the industry. And I get in there, and we start talking about the things, and they're like, "Yeah, so we think that you'd be really good for this job because you're a go-getter. You do all this type of stuff." It's like, that's cool. So what's the salary like? It's like, "Oh, well, it's kind of depends on you. Like, how hard are you going to work for it? All that type of stuff." It's like, that's weird, but okay. So like, what type of design stuff am I going to be getting into? It's like, well, you're not really going to get into design stuff. You're going to be selling this some AT&T stuff. It's like, well, is there a design department that I could get into? It's like, no, but not right now, but maybe in the future, maybe totally in the future that could happen, right? And I didn't know what a pyramid scheme was at the time. I had no idea what a pyramid scheme was at the time. But I came home, and I kind of like explained the situation. I was like, and my parents, like, God bless my parents, dude. They thought, they knew exactly what it was, right? But they were going to let me make that decision, right? They were going to let me like make the decision if I wanted it to like do the job. They were going to let me fuck up, which is, I think, important for a kid. I think it's important that a kid learns that the world's going to kick you in the dick every now and then. And you have to look for signs of when you're about to get kicked, you know what I mean? Or when the foot starts coming at you. So I almost did it, but I didn't do it. And I'm so happy I didn't, because I had a buddy who wound up doing, like going to basically the same exact job interview and worked there and did all the like sales stuff and everything. And I realized what it was later on and how much of a bullet I dodged, Oh, it definitely is shoulder. It is, dude. It sucks. It's a shame, man. I actually don't know what Pinocchio remake you're talking about, to be honest. Yeah, I almost fell into that pyramid scheme though. That would have been a good learning opportunity. But happy that it didn't go through. Welcome back, Feather. How I used to be. Yeah, almost took it because I really just needed the job. But that's how they get you, man. They get the desperate ones. There you go. How'd that happen, Joe Man? Captivate us with the story. Rocks. Didn't we just listen to this? Yeah, we did. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, what am I doing now? Boom, 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 You know, I don't remember it, to be honest with you. I remember the Guillermo del Toro one, though. But I don't remember the other one that you're talking about. Would you listen to me, dude? The dog howls at the moon. I think I know why the dog howls at the moon. I sit. It's definitely different, Joe Bad. Definitely different. Toro like beef? Toro like beef. What's up, Tyjo? Oh, fuck off. Did I fuck it? Shit. Okay, I think it's okay. It is okay. Okay. Goddamn. Dude. ZBrush is such a funky program sometimes, bro. Let me tell you. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know why the dog howls at the moon. Oh, shit. Oh, it's my mouse. Ooh, it's kind of a fun shape there. I've been waiting for you all my life. Yeah, this works. Let's just trim dynamic this down a good bit. Dynamish it. Add a bunch of geometry. You also despise that Rescue Rangers CGI movie? It's an insult to the animation as a medium. Such a hypocritical shit movie. I don't think I saw that either, to be honest. What was it about? I feel like just a lot of these things lately have just been straight up nostalgia bait. That's it. That's all it's based on is nostalgia bait. I feel like there's a good way to like use an IP, you know? I think there's good ways to be able to like enhance a pre-existing IP without just being straight nostalgia bait, you know? You know a great example of that? I know it's a show, not a movie, but the Star Wars Clone Wars. That's a great example of it. That's like taking something that was already like established and that definitely would be like getting that market, but then like just making something beautiful out of it. That was such a good show. And like that, like theoretically made for children, right? But it established like it didn't like get scared to show some real stuff happening either, you know? Like compare Clone Wars to like a modern day Star Wars show for children. It's just no fucking comparison. No comparison. It was dark. It was exceedingly dark. It talked about politics. It talked about religion. It talked about tolerance. It talked about like the differences between good and evil in a complex way, right? Like not this is bad because it's bad. This is good because it's good. But like, hey, here's Gray Zone. Gray Zone for a kid's show, dude? And you're telling me that like we have to have this shit that's dumbed down for kids now or safe? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. I would say it's risky, except we have the evidence to show that it's not. Like, it does work. You just got to actually, like, have critical thought. And know how to write a good fucking story. There's a part in the Ahsoka series that touches on her basically being a child soldier with trauma. I like that. Exactly. Dude, they go into so much about like PTSD, depression, like all these heavy fucking topics for a show of that caliber. And it's nuts. It's insane. It's to get families talking or a generational clash. Fortnite succeeds at that. Wait, what do you mean? And that adult Peter Pan was turned into irredeemable villain, ignoring the fact that Disney himself dumped Bobby once his aging was showing signs impossible to ignore. You lost me on that one. Who's Bobby? God damn it, Bobby. I don't know who Bobby is. Who dat? I like this material. 11, of course. It's because it's number 11. I think I'm going to make more with this material and use this for a lot more of them. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea who this guy was. Brad Paisley. Had no idea who this guy was. I just recently saw him in concert. I went with my girlfriend to go see him. She was a fan of him. Not bad though. Pretty good. Like, I'd say a lot of the country that I like to listen to is more like older country stuff. But it was a fun show. Like, it was a really good time either way. you've heard and enjoyed a few songs of his, it's nice. I mean, it's fun stuff. I think some of them, like, I'm not usually a huge fan of the whole I'm gonna drink my beer and here's my truck country music, and he definitely has some of those, but he also has some just like fun ones. I like it when I like country music that tells a story, and he has a couple of those that are just kind of fun for that. Oh, you want to talk about a shit show for some movies, bro? The Hobbit. You love The Hobbit? Nah. The book's fun. The book is good. Fuck the movies, though. It's a shame of what the Hobbit is movies wise after how great the Lord of the Rings movies were, you know? It's just a shame. You know? Like, the Lord of the Rings movies, did they hit on every last little thing of the books? No. That just not really going to be something that you can fit. Like, they already made insanely long movies, and it still didn't cover everything, right? Which is to be expected. The book is just going to have, like, that stuff anyway, right? But taking that completely out of it, they just completely miss so much of what the fucking, like, the book is just a fun little fairy tale thing, and they just turned it into so many other things. They added so much shit into the movie that weren't in the book, but not in like a positive way. In like this is just taking away from the whole fucking thing. It's just a shame. I think the only reason why like I'm hyped up as much as I am about that is just because it's, number one, I really like Tolkien, and number two, it's just so disappointing to see that come from Peter Jackson when he did such a great job with the Lord of the Rings series. Also, George Martin will not finish Game of Thrones. Big shame for everyone who was invested to that crap. Is it not already finished? I never read the books. And I watched up to the season where, I don't care if this is spoilers, shut your ears. I watched up to the season where Jon Snow like hooked up with or maybe they just met. I don't remember if they met or hooked up. But the dragon lady. That's as far as I got, and then I just kind of stopped. I didn't really have a good reason why I stopped. It just kind of stopped. You know? There's some really good stuff in that show, though. There's some really good stuff in that show. I just heard that the ending was schlop. I'm going to be so real. This might be an extremely hot take. The story for Elden Ring, which was primarily written by George, kind of not great. Kind of not amazing, to be honest. Cool concepts in some places, especially with some of the characters. Cool concepts. But the actual story itself, not that great. He's never going to finish the books, and the last season was horrible? Really? Why? The Hobbit really isn't trilogy worthy itself? I agree. Yeah. There's no reason why The Hobbit needed to be a trilogy. The only reason why Lord of the Rings is a trilogy is because he was forced, like, Tolkien was forced to make it into a trilogy. when he presented it to the publishers, they're like, nah, dog, we ain't fucking making this into a like one book. We gotta split this shit up. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't read it. But do you guys think that for anyone who has read it and also watched the show or anything for Game of Thrones, do you think that it would have been as big of a book series if the show wasn't like as good as it was? Because the writing in the show, dude, was pretty fucking solid. Say what you will about the books or about how any of that stuff wound up going. There was a lot of really solid fucking cinematic moments in the show. Like I said, I'm not even like a huge fucking fanboy of Game of Thrones. I did not watch a lot of it, but I don't even know how many seasons there are in total. I just know where I stopped. But regardless of that, there was still plenty of like really good fucking scenes and cool characters in that show. There's 8 seasons. Does anyone happen to know, based off of the description I gave, what season I stopped at? People hated the 8th, apparently. So I think again we're at a point where like the spoiler thing isn't really necessary. But what made season 8 so shit? There might be a lot of information I might not have though. Now think about it, so maybe it'll still go over my head. Like what made it so bad? It was rushed, and since he never completed the book, they just made their own ending. And the ending was that bad? Maybe love is the reason why. So what is the ending? Like, what happens in the end? It's all downhill by season 5. What happened at the end of season 5? Was that when I'm trying to remember what season it is that I stopped watching. It's come up in conversation quite a bit, and I just don't remember what the actual number of the season is, you know? I remember the ending of it, but I don't remember because it was like a big thing, but I don't remember what season it was. Oh, yeah, Jacob. They just made her super evil by the end? Really? I never got the vibe that she was, like, a super evil character. In fact, I got the opposite. Wasn't her whole fucking, like, campaign to storm the lands and free slaves? How do you go from that to I want to kill everybody? What happened? Was there that much of an inciting incident? They just rushed the ending so hard they characters lost their values. That's very interesting. I think I need to replace the nib on my thing. It's getting really fucked. Oh my god, it's super fucked. Oh man. I just realized how fucked my nibs were. Hold on. I gotta put another one on. Haven't done this in a minute. There we go. Ooh, that's so much nicer. What the fuck? It's like putting fresh skates on your fucking mouse. Do I keep on seeing advertisements for the new Intuos tablet? I feel like having a tablet with a screen would be beneficial in some ways because I could actually see exactly what I'm doing as opposed to like how I'm doing it right here. But at the same time, I'd also be like just looking down the whole time, and I feel like that wouldn't work out either. But I saw the new like Intuos tablet, and it looks nice. It looks nice. I like it. I just don't like the price of it. Shit's expensive as fuck. Oh, this feels so good. Hmm. There we go. Just kind of make it some type of form here. There we go. And some weird form stuff going in here. Let's really get it all weird. Sorry for all the enjoyers of that. I've just been hearing it a lot lately. It's a good song. Just it's been popping up on my shit a lot. They portray her like the devil, which is so weird because it just feels like she was not that. Isn't that like the whole point of her thing is like she's the light kind of thing? Like she was just so anti what the Targaryens were because of the Mad King kind of shit. Unless I'm misremembering. Oh. There we go. Let's do this a little bit. There we are. Some weird shaped rocks here. I like it. Let's do a little bit of a trim dynamic. Kind of smooth a lot of these forms out. One of your biggest gripes in the later seasons was that the writers didn't realize that the lack of instant information being known across all the characters were major reasons for their decisions. What do you mean by that? So just the pacing was weird? Is that what you're trying to say? What that? DJ A. Thank you for the follow on TikTok. Welcome in. How you doing, Homeslice? Way to be king. There we go. Just little bits and pieces here. Okay. I think it's pretty solid. I like it. Nice rock. Thank you. You're doing pretty good on it. How you doing, Claw? Or Clafuti? I don't know how to say your name. I like it though. No, it's totally Fairy Joe, man. Start making video essays, bro. I watch the fuck out of those things. It's a very tasty dish. What is the dish? What type of dish we talking? What is your favorite dish? I really like mugs. Oh, I do fuck with desserts. I'm a big fan. Describe the dessert. What is the dessert? Hold on, I'm gonna look that shit up. Clafouti a la cerise. Whoa. That's interesting. I'd be willing to try it. Do you take the pits out of the cherries? Or you just leave the fucking pits in? This looks like you just leave the pits in. That's diabolical. Holy fuck. R.I.P. your teeth. Weird texture, but made with love, it's the best. Do you take the pits out? If you're lazy? Are you saying if you're lazy, you leave the pits in and you just break your teeth? Or are you saying if you're lazy... You usually do that, right? Little crunch? No. Oh no, the forever crunch. Oh no. Spit it out? I feel like that would mess with me too much. I feel like it would definitely need to have that out. I'm just happy that they're actual cherries and not the maraschino cherries. I can't stand maraschino cherries. I hate that shit. The devil's jawbreaker. Also, making your own game, eventually that'd be cool. Totally down for it. Right now, I'm just kind of making assets to build Forge for my my new VTubing character. So I'm learning how to do all that type of stuff. I'm going to be bringing it into Unreal Engine 5, so I'm making assets so I can build out, like, little Forge here. So I'm making a bunch of rocks that kind of fit into that thing, you know? That is a wild name, and I can't say that on stream, but thank you for the follow on TikTok. How did you get that name for TikTok? I've never heard this version of this song, but I really like it. Grannies say it adds flavor, but it's a lie. What, the pit? Nah. Granny's just lazy. You have returned. Welcome back, DK. Your name? Is that your... That's not your name. Did you just follow me, Shane? No. Did you just follow me? Do you have like a name that's on here and then a name that is like the actual name of your account? What's good, Paps? Bro, if that's your name, that's wild. Is it the same name? Yeah, on TikTok, on Twitch, yeah. I have the link in my bio. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Jane. Yeah, I can't say this guy's name. That's crazy. That's a wild username. There we go. We're just making a bunch of fucking rocks and then gonna see what else we can make with a bunch of fucking rocks later. You've been locking in on Simon Manis and Liza P. Not hard. Oh, you got this, bro. If you could be that one chick, you got this. You got Manis, dude. Manis is no big deal. Manis compared to Laxazia is no big deal. You got this. It's 3 a.m. There we go. And a bunch of little thingies. Knock all these forms down. And I'm going to go in and kind of do the same shit again. Once I start cutting this thing up. Actually, maybe I should just make some that are like this. Or just more like blocked out like this. Not all just the supernatural kind of thing. Slightly cut rocks up. Oh, we could stack them a little bit easier. We'll do that. What is today's stream? We're making rocks, bro. Yo, Sparky, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome on in. Are you Chain? 10 out of 10 rock stream? Thank you. I try, dude. I try, you know. Not everyone can make making rocks entertaining, you know. I'm definitely not one of them. Then we wouldn't have to be too long. Wouldn't it be nice if we lived together? Belong. Shane with a C? Oh. But Chain is so much more fun. Should go by Sheen, bro. I'll call you Ultra Lord. And wouldn't it be nice? Oh. Sean, Jane, Chance. Ooh, Chance. Like the rapper? And wouldn't it be nice? I could dig it. Do you rap, Shane? You do now. Now you're Shane the rapper. Get to it. The guys at work just call you Chain? That works. I dig it. I'm not going to remember you guys chain in here because I have a hard time with remembering names. But I do dig chain. What do you do at work, Chain? Yo, it's good, nerdy. How are you? There we go. Not too shabby. Let's turn off that Dynamesh. So let's increase the fuck out of this count. Well, I guess we'll also save it because I accidentally hit that too. Oh, I love this. You goddamn right you are. Those nanites won't lie, tanking the performances and other shit. There's zero optimized game on UE5. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. What are you saying? What were you saying about nanite? I do agree about the hair. The hair can be odd. For sure. I've also seen really good hair with it, though, too, you know? How do you feel about the Sekiro anime coming? I think it'll be good either way. I think it'll either be good because it'll be good, or it'll be good because I get to shit on it. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm going to be watching it. Oh my god, there's no way I'm not watching that. So, you know? It feels bad, Sparky. Feels bad. There's a Sekiro anime coming. Peak, dude. Hold on. I got you. I discovered this today as well. Courtesy of our Discord. Exclamation point socials. Go check out our Discord. Sekiro anime. Play. I'm a little mixed on how I feel about the animation style. Trying to go back to an older look. It doesn't give me an older look though. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't give me an older look. It gives me like, I mean, it's got its own thing going, I guess, you know? It looks very amateur. You know? It looks very amateur, which if it's good, it's good. You know what I mean? But like the actual style, I'm kind of on. When I think of like a classic kind of look to it, I think of like Cowboy Bebop, this kind of look, right? Or maybe Evangelion, you know, like this kind of look. And that's not the vibe I get with this. You know? It just like, this is not this. It's just not. You know? They both have their different merits, but part of the reason why they were able to look like this is because the backgrounds look the way that they did, dude. You know? Like, yeah, the characters might look like some of this shit. Where, I mean, the character design is cool, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that it's not cool. But, like, it's very simple because look at these fucking backdrops that they're in, you know? That's super sick. You know what I mean? Like, it's gorgeous. And then this is kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, if it's good, it's good. And I don't give a fuck, right? If it's good, it's good. So I don't really care. I think, I just have mixed feelings about the way it looks at the moment, you know? Princess Mononoke, I definitely doesn't, dude. Princess Mononoke is gorgeous. That is my favorite movie in general. Like, not like fan of an animated movie, any of that type of shit. It's just my favorite fucking movie. And this movie is goddamn gorgeous.
I'm not afraid to die, and I would exactly close.
Bro, just look at this. I mean, granted, obviously, vastly different budgets and time, right? But look at all of this, bro. This is so pretty. This is okay. This is okay. You know, not everything. I will say this. I'm glad it doesn't look like every other like anime that's coming out recently. You know, but. This is also kind of just okay. Like, it looks like a rough sketch of the thing, in my opinion. You know, not because it looks rough, but because of, like, I think, honestly, maybe a bigger part is the coloring. I think the coloring might be one of the things I'm having issues with. Either way, if it's good, though, it's good. If it's good, it's good. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of things that might not have good animation, but everything else was really fucking solid about it. I mean, we were just talking about Clone Wars, you know? Every Ghibli is incredible. There's Ghibli stuff that I don't like or just like don't care about. Like it does, like the story didn't really resonate with me, you know. Visually though, Ghibli got that shit going. Visually, Ghibli is top tier. Some of it looks so bad, but some of it looks so damn good too. Exactly. It's so in between, you know, it's hard. You'll probably never watch Ponyo. I think I saw Ponyo once. But Mononoke, I fuck with. Dude, Mononoke is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Spirited Away traumatized you. Spirited Away also really fucking solid. I think Princess Mononoke just holds a really special place in my heart. Yeah, I feel really like passionately about it, which adds a lot to my feelings for it. But it takes the cake for me. I think the biggest reason why really comes down to the way that they tell the story. I'm just a really big fan of how they tell the story. If I'm being honest. The fact that I'm a big fan of gray, right? I'm a big fan of, like, they're not being necessarily always it's not to say I don't like it when things are black and white, right? Or that there is a good versus evil kind of situation, because that is great in its own merit. But there's something so special to me about a gray protagonist or a gray antagonist. You know what I mean? I don't know who this fucking person is. I'm just gonna close this off. This is so weird to me. I don't know who the fuck this is. House Moving Castle. House Moving Castle is pretty good. I think it's a little overhyped. I think it's a little overhyped though. I've never seen Parker Rosso. I've heard great things about it though. I think House like has a lot of cool visual spectacles about it, but the story is kind of weak sauce. Especially when we're talking about like a comparison between that and Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke. Kiki's Delivery Service. That's also fun. That's also great. That's a great one. That one is so just relatable though, you know? Like that's the great part about Kiki's Delivery Service. I know where you've been. The cat returns. Huh? What are you talking about? You talking about Gigi? You haven't seen me on your For You page in months? That's crazy. You were here all the time. How you doing, Home Slice? Welcome back. You gotta fix your For You page if I'm not showing up on it. I remember, don't worry. Cat Returns is a Ghibli film? I have no idea. I've never heard of it. I think Nausicaa's a really good one, but it's definitely like really early on in Ghibli's thing, you know? Sorry, I was waiting for it. Fucking what, Otter Nerd? What is that? Whisper of the Heart? I don't think so. It's like finding a long-lost relative. Oh, welcome back in. What have you been up to for the past 2 months since you've been here? I've been waiting for this moment. Oh, wait, hold on. What? Fuck. Who was it on YouTube? Shotter. What were you talking about with Nanite and shit, bro? You brought it up earlier, and I asked about it, but if you responded, I didn't see it. Sorry. I've been waiting for you tonight, oh Lord. Nausicaa is practically an OVA because whole story and novel is bigger than that movie. OVA? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either, Otter. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. The IRS got back with me. Oh. I'm fucked, boys. Ooh, I like this song. How does it make more trouble? I'm not being facetious. That's a genuine question. Because I originally had plans on using nanite or utilizing it. Is it not worth it? Not do you think you never say anyway? What you want me to be? You miss Battlefield 6, man? Me too, Corey. Me too. Don't worry. We'll survive, though, brother. Stay strong. Stay strong. There's only 49 days, 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 8 seconds left, bro. I'm not here. We'll save it. What am I doing? I'm currently making some rocks so I can build a forge in Unreal Engine. OVA in anime means a small animation portion of a bigger plot. Some manga adaptations have only one episode worth of runtime, like maybe one manga article of the entire manga plot. Nausicaa's that? Ah. I didn't realize that had a name. That's cool. You learn something new every day, y'all. What the fuck? Why is this not working? Oh. I had the wrong brush on. Why is this not doing trim dynamic things? It would help if I had the brush selected. How can you want me to change? They're the ones that stay the same. Are you into Marvel by any chance? If so, just wondering what you think Doomsday will be like. Not a huge Marvel fan, and I really don't like the Marvel cinematic universe. I think it's pretty shit. I think it kind of is weird that they're bringing RDJ back as Doctor Doom. The reason why I'm concerned about it is that I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like they're either going to kill him off, revert him, or like not let Doctor Doom live up to his full potential because of who they casted for him. Doctor Doom is such a crazy fucking character, right? But I just don't see how they're going to be able to achieve that with RDJ after what he was, you know? But to be fair, I also, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck is like going on in that shit anymore. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because it had Lila in it, and I kind of dig Guardians of the Galaxy, but there are so many fucking things I just didn't even know what the fuck was going on through most of it. because I haven't been watching all the other shit, you know? And because it's all connected in that kind of way, they make a lot of references to a lot of that type of shit that I just don't really know. It's not standalone at all, which is a shame because I don't want to go through and watch all the things, you know? To say you were disappointed was an understatement. What are you talking about? You talking about Treasure Island, the book? You were disappointed by Treasure Island, the book? Why? Why are you disappointed by the Treasure Island book? That's a classic. You wanted Space Pirates, damn it. It wasn't Space Pirates. But it's so good. Dude, Muppet Treasure Island, also fucking solid, based off the same book, obviously. Dude, it's just such a good story. It's a classic, man. You know something's a really good story when it can get adapted so many times in so many different ways and it still is fun to watch. Like, you know what's going to happen because it's the same fucking story, but it's just that good of a story that adapting it in other places with other characters is still so fun to watch. Muppet Treasure Island, the original fucking Treasure Island, like, movie for it. Fucking, what were we just talking about? Treasure Planet. Like, it's so great. Me too, Joe Mad. Love me some Muppets. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies were always kind of disconnected from the rest of the MCU. But, like, I watched number 3, and there was just so many things I had no idea what the fuck was going on because it's just like, oh, they're in this place that I had never seen before. Right at the beginning. I think it's called, is it Nowhere? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that place at all. And then, like, Gamora is just gone. I'm trying to think of some of the other things. Oh, yeah, there's this dog now that talks and has mind powers and shit. Oh, there's just a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm trying to remember all the things. I just can't think of it all. But, like, I haven't seen all these movies, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with all this stuff, you know? Good old Cosmo? Like, yeah, like, I have no connection to Cosmo. Zero connection to Cosmo. I don't know anything about that damn dog. And while I understand, you know, it's part of the whole cinematic universe shit, I just, like I said, I don't want to go through and watch all the cinematic universe, so I guess I'll just be lost. I get what they're doing with it, with the whole, like, oh, you have to go watch that. It's a great money thing, dude. Really great. And cinematically, it's pretty cool, except it's just too much now. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool when you have, like, these 5 or 6 movies that are connected to one another, because that's feasible. You know, that is feasible. But this is like 20 fucking movies and shows and all this type of shit that you have to watch to be caught up on what the fuck is going on. And that's just too much for me. That's too much. At some point, you gotta have, like, a stopping point. You know, you gotta have, like, a stopping point. You gotta watch 25 movies and 30 shows. Exactly. It's like, you gotta have a stopping point and just, like, go from there again. You know, you pushed it too far. You pushed it too far. I can't watch any of the Marvel movies that come out now because it has some type of fucking callback to some other shit that happened that I didn't watch. And I'm not going to watch because I don't want to spend that much time going through all of the fucking movies just to watch this one movie. You know, that's probably going to be dog shit. Sinbad was so good. I like Sinbad. Sinbad got a bad rap. You know what's actually funny? Anybody here remember The Black Cauldron? That movie almost killed Disney. right? With how much money it took to make it, and just like how off-putting it was compared to other Disney movies at the time and everything, almost killed Disney. I dug The Black Cauldron. I liked it. However, you know that situation where they're like, the book is always better than the movie? Not the same situation for The Black Cauldron. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Prydain or Puritan Chronicles or something like that. It's not good. It's not good. I did not like it. The movie is very, very loosely based on the book. Very loosely based on the book. Like if you if you read the book and then want to go watch the movie to try to like see that, then you would be fairly disappointed. It is very loosely based off of it, but honestly kind of for the better, because the movie's fun, but the book is not that great. Black Cauldron scared you as a kid? I know. Me too. And it's so great for that. So great for that. What's crazy is that that's the revised version. The earlier version of the Black Cauldron scared kids even more. Just think about what stuff we're missing out on, you know? What are we not getting? What could have been? Disney animated horror sounds fucking crazy. I want to see a universe. You know how like people have like seeing a universe with X, Y, and Z. I want to see a universe of what happened if the Black Cauldron actually performed well for Disney, and that's the route that they decided to go down. Wait, How to Train Your Dragon? There's How to Train Your Dragon is a book series? This might be super ignorant. I didn't know. 80s Disney was odd. Yeah, they had their quirks. I didn't know that How to Train Your Dragon was based on a book series. Really? Dude, I deadass thought that was just like their own thing. Wasn't that DreamWorks though? That's not Disney, right? Or is it Disney? That's not Disney. It's DreamWorks, right? Okay, it's DreamWorks, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read that. I didn't even know it was a fucking book, to be honest. This is a great movie too. Never stops. Nowadays, the villains in Disney movies are generational trauma. I don't think that's bad. I just think it's overplayed. I think you could definitely have villains with like real problems and issues. But you can also just have like, you're evil just because you're fucking evil villains, you know? Like truly just evil to be evil. That's why Jack Horner was so good, dude. He was just fucking evil. He had no reason to be evil. He was just fucking evil, bro. Never stops. And that's great. I mean, it's totally okay to have just an evil fucking villain just for the sake of having an evil villain, you know? I say that though the main antagonist of my fucking story is also just like not that. Definitely has his own like little traumas that he goes through. I'm having trouble with that character actually, with my antagonist, because he has like some basic motivation in the beginning, and then it gets more advanced, and then it gets kind of, I don't know how to put it, like it's hard to say. Overall, I think that I just need to work out like some more things that are motivating him to do the things that he's doing. Excellent villain. Yeah, Frollo, excellent villain. Super misguided, but like not in a feels bad for him kind of way, you know? Like that's another thing. Like you can have a misguided or like misunderstood villain kind of thing, or like a villain that misunderstands situations without it being like you sympathize with them. And that's a perfect example. Do we need a writing club in the Discord? You trying to start a whole lot of clubs out here? Just do it. Get people involved. Sunlight shimmering love. Oh baby, I surrender to the strawberry ice cream. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to do writing on stream, because I want to do that. I feel like it would be fun. I just don't know how I'm going to do it, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like it's one of those situations that I need to get to doing some more writing stuff, right? But at the same time, I need to figure out how to make it entertaining as a stream thing. Typically, like, I'm going to need some silent kind of shit going on, but also, like, I don't want to expose the entire book or any of that type of stuff. Maybe the writing part is not the thing I need to do on stream. I don't know. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. Ooh. What was that? Vicon. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome back. Oh, sorry. Welcome in. How you doing, Home Slice? Break up a lot of this stuff here. Hey, see you later, Blue Shell. You have a good one, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I think that the writing stuff maybe could make something entertaining. I just also don't want to give all the way, like everything away as well. That's part of the fun of it, you know? Let's lower this. There we go. Some wild looking rock. Thank you. Figure you gotta have some like weird shaped rocks in here too, you know? I had some like organizational rocks and now I get some like random rocks in here too, you know? Organizational rocks are good for stuff like this right here, where they're kind of facing in a certain direction or something like this. And then the rest of these can kind of be weird rocks. Hey, it was good. Remade. How you doing, dude? I need to make some corner rocks here as well. Hakuna Matata. You know, Kuna Matatas. Am I right, boys? I don't have a handshake. That works. I'll do that. I don't have a hand. I don't have like a high five sound, so that works. Big rocks. Yo, what's happening on Machinist? Yo, this is on Machinist part right here. Don't. Don't. Downwind. Okay. I am a 28-year-old man. And I'm listening to this song, Hakuna Matata. And to this day, I don't know what that part means. What does that part mean? What does that part mean? Not in front of the kids. Like, what is he going to say here? He's going to say fart. That's it? He's just going to say farted? That's it? I thought it was going to be more offensive than that. Hakuna Matata. sharded. Oh, shit. Hold on one second. Well, actually, I'll let this play. Uno momento. Means no worries for the rest of your days. It was just what you did back then. Simone was just a part of the movement, you know? What was I doing? Rocks. Okay. What was I doing? Rocks. It's starting to get to that point of the night. It is starting to get to that point of the night. Okay. Ooh. This is such a great song. It's such a great song because, like, I know what's happening in the animation pretty much every fucking moment of this thing, of this song, right? Like, right there, they just thought about having a baby for the first time because they saw the clouds. And then right there, they're realizing, oh shit, she can't have a baby. Like, she's just not able to. And they're kind of come to terms with that. And then he realizes, oh, wait a second. We can still have a chance here to be able to make some stuff happen because I got this book that has all of our past memories in it. So now we have a new goal in mind. And that's when they start saving. It's so cool. It's like such a great song, dude. There we go. Hey, what's up, Laird? How you doing, dude? Put Be a Man for Mulan, also a classic. It might pop up. There's been a lot of Disney songs on this. The big plan, and then the big sad. You know what's so crazy about this part of the song? When I originally saw it, it was like before my dad wound up going into doing like his cancer shit, right? And but I originally when I saw this, I was like, man, this part just goes by really quick. Really, really quick, right? Like the pacing just doesn't feel right. It feels like there should be more build up or any of that type of shit, or like more into everything. You know what I mean? But then, like, you know, we went through the cancer shit with him, and it's crazy how quick that happens. Like it happened so quick, you know? It just went from him being like, I'm just not feeling well. I have like, I think I have a hernia or something. I don't know what's going on, right? To like, he's in the hospital, no fucking hair, like looking like a skeleton, like in and out of like being present or anything. But it happened so quick, and like the cancer had been there for a long while, but as soon as we realized, that's when it was like it hit. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. And they hit that to a fucking T of how quick things just switch up. You know, it completely changes your life instantly. It's just crazy how it sneaks up on you like that, you know? Yeah, it's just like when you notice it, like once you have the symptoms, it's like 9 times out of 10, that's it, you know? It's just such a shame. Such a shame. Oh, dude, I promise you, Nerdy, it's completely random. I promise this is completely random. It just happened to pop on now. Let's get down to business. To the beat. I got you, bro. Say goodbye to those who knew me for cutting Jim. This guy's got him scared to death. Knew how to swim. The rage of war. You're through. So great. So good. Such a good song, dude. It's crazy. That's the way it seems. Haunted all my dreams. I played so many Matchbox 20 tonight. I just don't want to listen to that one. And yeah, I skip the Pokemon theme. Oh, fucking. Oh, shit. I broke it. I broke it. Oh, no. There you go. You guys happy? Did I feed the gremlins enough? Does anyone know where this is from? I feel like Nerdy's gonna know it and show his age. This game was skipping Matchbox 20. They're on this playlist so fucking much. I don't want it. Come on, does anyone recognize this? Don't call me out like that. Come on, does anybody recognize it? Does no one recognize it? Is it a PS1 game? No, it's an animated movie. What animation studio? I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't know. Is it an older Disney movie? It's an older movie, but I don't know what animation studio, to be honest with you. I don't think it's Disney. I just actually don't know what it is. It is Fern Gully. Yep, it's Fern Gully. Good job. Proud of you. What the fuck? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Wait, did that apply it to this? I don't think it did. I'm going to finish this rock, and this is probably going to be my last rock of the night. I gotta get on out of here. Let's do this rock real quick. Trying to speed it. Magic thing. Oh, yeah, yeah. I dug Fern Gully, man. Although, honestly, I really dug, what's his face as the villain. I think that's really what sold it for me. Tim Curry. Tim Curry's just so fucking good, dude. Oh, I mean, I don't listen to the music, but I did hear about it. Did you guys hear about, what's his face from Mastodon today? I feel like someone here probably listens to that music. Does anybody here actually listen to Mastodon? Who? It's a band, heavy metal band. All right, that's going to be it for us tonight, though. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you guys had a wonderful time. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We're probably going to take some of these assets that we made and start making some bigger assets. So we made a bunch of small assets, and now we're making some bigger assets with the small assets. So we'll actually be making like the walls and doing all that type of stuff. That being said, I'm going to send you guys on over to Nip. He's playing some more Spyro. I think we rated him yesterday or the day before, so you guys should know him by now. I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our standard time. And until next time, continue exploring, Smiths.